Raza's Bindu, Art Exploration. Written by Khoda and Pai, illustrated by Kundan Shanbhag, and published by Art First. A dot is never just a dot. Do you know why? Here is a story about a little boy, Raza, who discovered a whole new world through a dot. Raza grew up in Kekhaiya, Madhya Pradesh, in a small village surrounded by a forest. He loved to wander among the trees, playing with sticks and picking up leaves. He marveled at the textures and colors of nature. Soon, like everybody, he was sent to a nearby school. But he yearned to be back in the forest and in the open. Although he tried to listen to his teacher, he ended up doodling in his book. One day his teacher caught him drawing in class. "Raza," said the teacher, "what are you doing?" Raza was quiet. You're not paying attention. You're getting distracted. I will teach you how to focus on one thing at a time. The teacher picked up a chalk and drew a dot on the wall. Now keep looking at the dot. Raza looked carefully at the dot. He made a similar one on a wall at home. For hours, he would sit and stare at the dot. Soon he began to look for dots in everything he saw. He found that everything in the world begins as a small dot. Like a seed grows into a tree and a drop of water becomes an ocean. A dot was point, life, growth, germination, drop, one, force, energy, glow, earth, sun, circle, center, zero, seed, beginning, origin, creation. A dot meant so many things. Raza grew up to be a famous artist. He made several paintings with the dot, which he called Bindu. Only in silence can you create, and then Bindu emerges, says Raza. Let us explore Raza's fantastic world of Bindus. Is this a black Bindu or is it a dark sun? Do you wonder what is in there? Do you know that it is a fact opposites do really attract? Without black, would we know white? Without day, would there be night? See how Raza painted these Bindus in half? Are they looking away from each other? Could they be playing hide and seek? Do you think they will meet? What would they do then? Is that an eye that you see? Raza sees it as a Bindu, his window to the world. If you had Raza's Bindu for a day, what would you see? Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. God resides in Raza's heart. Can you see the strong Bindu in the center of the painting? What do you think it represents? What would it feel like to be under Raza's cool blue sea or looking up at the calm blue sky? Raza brings into his paintings all that he observes in the universe. He loves to paint the Panch Tattva. Do you know what the Panch Tattva are? Let's open the flaps on the facing page to find out. What are the Panch Tattvas? Earth, the first globe down below, cradles all the living things we know. Next comes water, flowing through, making streams, rivers, and oceans blue. In the center rages fire, glowing bright, eternal source of warmth and light. The fourth orb stands for invisible air. Storms and rain clouds gather there. Space is shown as the highest ball, holding the deepest mystery of all. Bindu is the dot, Surya the sun, and Panch Tattva, The 5 elements are often featured in Raza's paintings. The Panchtattva, Kshitij or earth, Jal or water, Pavak or fire, Samir or air, Gagan or space. Now let's paint like an artist. Whenever Raza seeks inspiration to paint, he turns to nature. That is why Biji, seed, and Ankuran, germination, find expression in his art. It was not just the dot, other shapes too found their way into Raza's paintings. Shapes were friends of Bindu. Often a square would hold the Bindu, while another would frame the picture. Diamonds would point up like pyramids or rain down like arrows. Rectangles and triangles too would appear, as if to complete a jigsaw puzzle. Notice how Raza has created earth from his Bindu? Lines, curves and waves leap easily from Raza's canvas. He brings out the brightest shade or leaves a simple black trail with his brush. Do you know that the little boy from our story is now more than 90 years old? Even today, Raza continues to paint like a master. See how far a little dot brought Raza. As a child, I was not able to concentrate on studies. One afternoon, my primary school teacher made me sit and train my gaze on a Bindu he had made on a wall to teach me to focus. Decades later in Paris, when I sought some Indian ideas for my art, the Bindu came back to me and it became a recurring image in my work over the years. To me, Bindu is still center, a source of energy. It is the beginning and the end. One never knows how and when something you learned in the past will return to renew you and give you new direction. This was written by Sayeed Haider Raza in January 2013.